How do you use a business credit card to fund an escrow account for a property purchase? Today, I want to talk about how to strategically use business credit cards that carry no interest to fund an escrow account for the purchase of real estate. Now, it sounds simple, but how do you do that when credit cards, personal checks, cash advances all aren't accepted at escrow due to the potential of fraud? Let's unpack this today and how to use business credit cards to fund an escrow account. Business credit cards carry 0% for anywhere from 6 to up to 24 months. We specialize in getting people approved for that and also using that funding for their real estate business. Now, how we do that is through a company called PLASTIQ. So PLASTIQ is a company that allows you to swipe your card and they will send a wire or an ACH or a check to wherever you need to send it. And if it's an escrow account, you can swipe your card and wire directly to the escrow account. You can use your cash to fund the escrow. Plus you could add money from other places, obviously, into your escrow, but you can use this as your earnest money. So funding an escrow account is one way of using a business credit card for your real estate business, but there's other benefits to using business credit in conjunction with real estate. For example, you can purchase materials from Home Depot and Lowe's. How many people are out there rehabbing right now and needing to purchase materials from local vendors and supplies? You can purchase a roof for a rental from a local roofer, or you can pay for advertising for your real estate company. You can pay for payroll for your flipping business. You can pay for related contractors, plumbing and electrical, etc. Honestly, guys, the list goes on. And in each of these instances, guess what you get, guys? You get the benefit of chargeback. You get chargeback protection. Let me explain to you what chargeback protection is. If I swipe my card and I purchase something from a company and then they don't come through fully on that, I can call the credit card and reverse the charge regardless of what that company wants. This is a great way to use a business credit card as a form of asset protection. And that way you stay protected. If let's say that you purchased a roof for your rehab and they didn't finish it properly, they didn't get the inspection passed properly in this red tag. Well, now you can call your credit card company, charge back, and that roofing company is going to be calling you very quickly to finish the job. So there's two different payment platforms. We talked about PLASTIQ. PLASTIQ is one of the payment platforms. You can take a credit card, swipe it. They will either send a wire, ACH, or a check, but there's two different ones. And when choosing which payment service to use for funding a real estate escrow account, you can only use PLASTIQ because PLASTIQ is very specific for this purpose. But there's another one, and it's called MELIO payments. And using MELIO will be more for paying vendors or contractors. So using PLASTIQ, you can use Discover, MasterCard, and Visa to put funds in escrow. You won't be able to use American Express, but you can use this card for other uses, such as paying residential, commercial rent, along with the proper documentation. And with all this stuff, you have to have the proper documentation. You can use PLASTIQ for paying HOA fees, condo fees, taxes. And you can also use business credit paired with PLASTIQ and MELIO. In other words, a business credit card using PLASTIQ and MELIO to pay for other expenses such as pest control, cleaning, maintenance, equipment, tools, appliances, furniture, advertising, construction, landscaping, electrical, gas, sewage, water, and a variety of different things can be paid for by using these payment services, even if they don't directly accept credit card. Another benefit of using these payment platforms is that PLASTIQ and MELIO allow you to accept rental payments. Now, you do have to prove your business transaction and you have to show proper documentation, but you can actually accept rental payments through these platforms. In other words, your tenants can go with their credit card and pay their rent using these platforms. And in this particular case, they can't charge back on you because you're using a payment platform and they're going to sign ahead of time. You're going to show your lease with them. And then after that, then you can send them an invoice and they can pay that invoice with a credit card. These topics are a little complicated. So if you have any further questions about how this works, check out the webinar in the description below. So go to the description below, click on the link, register for the webinar, and watch the webinar where we talk about how to build this type of funding, how to use these payment platforms, and how to grow your business. So if you liked today's video, go ahead and give us a like and subscribe to our channel, especially if you've gotten something out of this video. Share it with a friend, and we'll see you on the next video.